Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're digging into a review of Fluently AI. It's this app that says it's not just another language tool, but more like a personal English coach right in your pocket.
Right. And our mission here is really to figure out if this AI is actually the game changer it claims to be for non-native speakers, especially those who feel, stuck.
Stuck between pretty good and genuinely fluent.
Exactly. And crucially, doing it without spending a fortune on a human tutor every week. It's aimed at you, the learner, who's maybe hit that ceiling with conversational English.
Okay, let's get into that. Thinking about someone who's, say, pretty advanced already, maybe B1, moving towards C1, but they're short on time.
Yeah.
What's the one big thing this app offers them?
What's interesting is that Fluently AI isn't really for beginners. It specifically targets pushing people past that intermediate plateau. It's not about basic drills.
Okay, so what does it do then?
It analyzes how you actually speak in real situations. Think job interviews, work presentations, even just sorting out a problem on a customer service call.
And it gives feedback.
Yeah, instant detailed feedback on your grammar, your pronunciation, word choice, all of it.
Instant feedback sounds good in theory. But the review mentioned something about integrating with actual live conversations. That caught my eye. I mean, if I'm on a Zoom call with my manager, is this thing like listening in and correcting me? That sounds potentially awkward or distracting.
Yeah, that's the really unique bit, the aha moment. But it's not like it's whispering corrections in your ear while you're talking. That would be terrible.
Right. So how does it work then?
It processes the conversation while it's happening, but the main analysis, the really useful stuff, comes after the call. Or maybe subtle prompts you check later.
Ah, okay. Post-call breakdown.
Exactly. It bridges that gap between, practicing in an app and using English under pressure. You see precisely where you slipped up in a real context. That's super valuable.
That does make more sense. Okay, so if it's good at spotting those weak points in real life, what about, getting started? And the cost? Let's get down to the practical stuff.
Sure, affordability is a big plus here. The review says you start with a really quick assessment, like 4 minutes, just to pinpoint your level accurately.
Okay.
And then it builds a personalized plan based on your specific mistakes, your slip-ups, and you can practice anytime, 24/7, on topics relevant to you.
Right, but the cost, if I'm comparing it to, say, my tutor, who costs maybe $60 an hour.
Well, that's the kicker. Subscriptions apparently start around $10 a week.
$10.
A week.
Yeah. So compare that to even just 1 hour with a tutor, 50, maybe $100. Easily, the savings over a year are huge. It makes that kind of advanced, personalized coaching much more accessible.
Okay, so this sounds like it could be a really solid option if you're maybe working remotely, need to sound confident on calls, and you feel stuck at that B1 or C1 level.
Precisely. It seems tailor-made for someone who knows the basics, knows what they want to say, but needs that extra polish on how they say it.
Got it. But we always need the other side of the coin. No tech is perfect, right? What about problems? Did the review mention any downsides or limitations? Yeah, definitely. There were reports of the usual tech stuff, bugs, like the AI sometimes cutting out mid-session, which would be, pretty frustrating.
Annoying.
Anything else?
More substantively, some users apparently wished the feedback was more structured.
More structured. What does that mean? Like they wanted homework assignments.
Sort of, yeah. I think the feeling was, while the immediate correction is great, maybe it's less strong on a long-term learning path. People wanted their mistakes grouped, maybe focusing on specific grammar points for a week, or a clearer plan to tackle vocabulary gaps systematically.
Less reactive, more proactive.
Exactly. Less just fixing errors as they pop up, and more of a coherent curriculum built around their errors.
That makes sense. So does this mean you can just download the app, pay your $10, and magically become fluent? Skip the hard work?
Definitely not. The review was clear on that. It's a tool, a powerful one maybe, but still a tool for serious learners.
Yeah.
You absolutely still need to put in the practice time and actually use the feedback. It's not magic.
Okay, no magic bullet then, but a slick tool. Seems like it, yeah. For someone who's dedicated, it sounds like a pretty slick way to get that real-time, real-world coaching.
So wrapping this up for you, the listener, Fluently AI looks like it could deliver on that promise of instant, personalized feedback based on your real-world English. It targets those tricky final steps for already decent speakers, and importantly, at a price that doesn't break the bank.
And maybe here's a final thought to chew on. Forget just learning grammar rules for a moment. What does it mean when we have AI that can listen to and analyze how we communicate in real time?
You mean beyond just language learning?
Yeah. Think about it analyzing your tone, your clarity, how persuasive you are in professional calls or even personal chats. That level of constant communication analysis. Well, that's a much bigger frontier this kind of tech is just starting to touch.